How did the Romulus calendar differ from later calendars? Have you ever wondered how the early Romans kept track of time? The Romulus calendar, named after Rome's legendary founder, offers a fascinating glimpse into ancient timekeeping. This calendar was quite different from what we use today. It had only 10 months and totaled 300 for days in a year. The Romulus calendar began in March and ended in December. Interestingly, it left a gap of about 61 days in winter that was not assigned to any month. This uncounted period meant that winter was essentially ignored in the calendar system. The months were named mostly after gods or numbers, with their lengths alternating between 30 and 31 days. This calendar was primarily lunar and agricultural, closely tied to the cycles of the moon and the farming seasons. However, it did not fully account for the solar year, which led to discrepancies. As a result, the calendar was shorter than the solar year, causing issues for timekeeping and planning. Later on, significant changes were made to the Roman calendar, especially during the reign of Numa Pompilius. Numa is credited with adding to new months, January and February, to fill that winter gap. This adjustment expanded the calendar to 12 months and increased the total days to about 354 or 355. To achieve this, some days were taken from existing months, and the lengths of months were adjusted. Most months had an odd number of days, which the Romans considered lucky. February, associated with purification rites, was given 28 days, an even number that was acceptable due to its religious significance. The major difference between the Romulus calendar and later versions is this expansion from 10 to 12 months. The later calendars attempted to synchronize more closely with lunar and solar cycles. However, even with these reforms, periodic adjustments were still necessary because the calendar was not perfectly aligned with the solar year. In 45 before Christ, Julius Caesar introduced the Julian calendar, a solar calendar with 365 days and a leap year every 4 years. This change corrected earlier discrepancies and laid the foundation for the modern calendar system. The Julian calendar shifted the start of the year to January 1st and moved away from the lunar basis of earlier calendars. In summary, the Romulus calendar was a simpler, shorter, 10-month lunar calendar with an uncounted winter period. Later calendars added months and days to better align with lunar and solar cycles, culminating in the Julian calendar's solar year of 365 days with leap years. This evolution reflects Rome's growing need for accurate timekeeping for agriculture, religion, and civic administration.